everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all guys doing? I hope everyone is doing good. So in this video we will know how to wake up in a right mood. So guys, we often tend to wake up in a very sluggish mode. We do not have that energy, but not anymore guys. From this video you will learn many things, and if you start implementing these, you will see a right change in the way your sleep schedule improves, your sleep cycle, and overall your mood. And then you will be able to begin your day, that is your mornings, in a very energetic and regenerated manner. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing is guys, if you have to wake up early, or if you have planned to wake up at a certain time, maybe it need not be 5 a.m or 4 a.m or 6 a.m, it can be 7 to 8 to 9 a.m as well. Means I'm telling you 9 a.m would be very late, I guess. Even 8 would be very late, because we often have our schools and colleges. So it's always recommended to wake up early, so that you can actually have your time and do not rush towards things. Okay, so guys, the first thing you need to do is go to bed earlier. See guys, if you do not go to bed earlier, of course you're not gonna wake up earlier. If you sleep at 12 a.m and expect yourself to wake up at 5 a.m, you are not gonna. Maybe you will wake up, but then you will not have the right energy. You will always feel really tired and sluggish in the morning, which you don't want, and you will not be able to focus on your work. See, sleeping at 11 p.m and waking up at 6 a.m doesn't sound natural guys, because your body won't be able to function that way. You need to have at least a 6 to 8 hours of sleep, so remember that. And the second one is shift your wake up time early. So this point totally relies on the first point that I told you. So basically, how will you be able to shift your wake up time? Suppose you wake up at 8 a.m every day. Suppose it's holiday, let's say you wake up at 10 a.m. Okay, 10 a.m, move that slowly to 9:30 a.m, then 8 a.m, and then to 7:30 a.m, and then to 7 a.m. So that is how you shift your wake up time. And whenever you shift your wake up time, what you actually need to do, that is shift your sleep time. Okay, you sleep at 11 p.m, do that to 10:30 p.m, and that will be enough. And whatever you are doing should be based on your work, your college, your school, whatever you're doing. See, if you go to school at 8 in the morning and come back at 2:30, and then you have to do all your homeworks and other stuff, and then by the time you do everything in your life it is 10 p.m, then try to sleep at 10 p.m. Scrolling mobile phone, that is not good for you. And try to wake up as early as possible, so that you can finish your chores, you can do whatever you want to do. You can spend time with yourself, doing some creative work, working out, or listening to some music, whatever it is. Okay, and the third one is guys, very important. If you want to follow all of these tips, first of all, you should not be drinking any alcohol or consuming any caffeine at night. That is not good. It is just not about sleep guys. Even in day-to-day life, alcohol consumption and too much caffeine consumption, people are overly dependent on coffee. They cannot start their day without coffee, and even during nights, if they have to stay up late, they depend on caffeine. That is not a good thing to do guys. Okay, and the fourth one is proper amount of sleep. As I said, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Please calculate how many hours of sleep you need, according to your age, but most of them, for most of the age groups, it is 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I guess because your body needs to function pretty well. It needs to do all the cellular activities to make you feel fresh, right? So a proper amount of sleep is always required for repair. Okay, and the fifth and the very most important tip I would say in this video would be finding a purpose. Like, what is the next task that you have to do in the morning? What are you excited for? See guys, often we are see, I'll give you a very good example. Okay, when we have to go to picnic or a field trip the very next day, so we're always thinking, okay, this is the dress I should wear, these are the snacks I'm gonna get, these are the snacks I'm gonna get. And then you will plan your outfit, and you can't sleep that day. You're very excited what's going to happen tomorrow. So same way guys, you need to have a purpose. Maybe you want to go cycling tomorrow, maybe you're meeting a new friend tomorrow. See, always the things need not be as exciting as a field trip or a picnic, but you have to choose the purpose. You have to fulfill that purpose. Okay, anything, okay, that can be. And one way you can fulfill purposes is by having a good morning and night ritual. So I'll tell you how you can do this. So morning and night ritual will maybe compose of, maybe you drink a cup of detox water, or maybe you like to go cycling, or you have a workout or yoga session, or maybe you wake up with some devotional songs or some suprabhat, or maybe you have a good a sports class early in the morning, or you need to walk your dog. So some morning and night rituals, I'll give you some examples. Guys, whenever you're trying to sleep, always keep the room pitch dark. It will allow you to sleep much better, okay? And maybe you have a book to read, very good self-help book, or whatever, fiction or non-fiction you would like to read, or an autobiography you would like to read. And then you can have some scented candles, and you can have some beautiful meditative sleep music that you can have. So there are n number of things that you can make up your environment in order for you to sleep very early. So these morning and night rituals build some routine, build some routine. And One more important thing is, guys, hand over your screens. So what do you mean by screens? Of course, the gadgets, the mobile phones, the laptops, whatever you have. Mostly we are stuck with our mobile phones, so please give them to your parents. This is a kind request from me. If you're coming down to your room, it is only to sleep. You need to remember that. You need to step away with your phones, give them back to your parents, and only take them after the 1 hour of your morning, okay? Because the first 1 hour of morning should be undisturbed. I'm telling you, undisturbed. You should not be receiving any calls or messages, until and unless if that's very important. And you should also not begin scrolling, okay? Because that leads to doom scrolling. You are scrolling mindlessly, you do not know what purpose, because you don't have anything to do. You are just scrolling the mobile phone. That is why it is very important to have a to-do list, or what I said is purpose. What are you gonna do tomorrow? If you can't control your day, what are the things you're gonna do in a day? You can't control your life, guys. I'm really sorry about it, but yeah, I might sound really harsh about it, but yeah, you need to know what are the things you're gonna do in a day. That is nothing but a to-do list. Another point covered, okay? And guys, another important thing, I think you can slowly incorporate this, that is having lighter meals instead of heavier meals. I've seen a lot of people consuming a lot. Until and unless your stomach is 100%, you're still eating. Please do not do that, guys. You can eat up to 80% and leave that, because you're what happens with a mixer jar, with a grinder. If you put that grinder to the highest limit, like you put all that whatever thing you are, and you are closing it at the right top, then it would not be able to grind properly. You need to give it a little bit of space. If the grinder is this much, you need to fill it till this much and leave this gap. Understand? So yeah. So, and also, guys, always create your environment in such a friendly manner, in a sleep friendly manner, that you will be able to sleep early, okay? So yeah, very important takeaways from this thing would be: hand over your phones to your parents whenever you're ready to sleep, and have a fixed sleep time, and always look forward to that one morning ritual, okay? That morning ritual can be maybe meditating for some time, journaling for some time, or listening to some devotional songs, or going for a walk in the morning, or watching the sunrise. So guys, it can be anything. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this video. If you did so, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.